All right then. So before we get started on this, there's at least a couple things that I want to make mention of. I do have the original PlayStation 2 version, as you can see right here, and yeah, I have the fancy shiny collector's edition because why not? Uh, to move the window. There we go. And in a fit of curiosity, I took a look at my my PS2 just to see more or less how old the save file is that I have. And goodness, apparently I hadn't touched this game since 2015. And yeah, I forgot to do some audio balancing. I should. There we go. That's a bit better. So yeah, it's been almost 10 years since I've touched this game, and for whatever it's worth, while I haven't 100%ed this game, I came close. I want to say there's only two things that I hadn't done during my initial playthrough, and that was Omega 12 and Yazmat. Those who are familiar with Yazmat probably know why I never beat that one. But for this particular run, I am playing on the Steam version, specifically Zodiac Gauge, which is different than the original version. I believe this was originally from like the international version. Let's put it this way. Yeah, the typical Yazmat fight can take hours. Legitimately. He has like 50 million health. Yeah. So yeah, but here in the Zodiac Age, there's at least a couple things that are significantly different. But I will get into that when we get to it. But let's see, we got new game, we got new game plus, which characters' levels are higher when the game starts. And then you have New Game Plus, which apparently I get no experience at all. I'm just gonna do regular. And I guess I'll mess with the camera system if I need to. I also took a look, because I actually had two different save files for this. Year 704, all Old Valendian, Kingdom of Dalmasca, the royal city of Rabanastre.
Won't see if this cheap again. Wedding day special.
And we got the bunnies. I presume so. But considering that the version that I have doesn't have that, I'm kind of experiencing that for the first time myself here. So I'll figure out what all that actually means when we get there, when we get to that point.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
I thought I turned on subtitles, but maybe that's not a thing for this opening scene. But yeah, I checked because I had 2 save files. One for the up to where I beat the game, and then a second save file for everything that came after. And that first save file clocked in at about 80 hours. Though I don't know how much time I just spent wandering around doing random things.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible.
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
The Dalmasca-Nabradia border, Nalbina Fortress.
The fortress is lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, near failing light.
You were saying about the paling.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over!
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
Ooh. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not good.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
So I do have some vague memories about the general plot. I'm sure there are some details that
The
I
death
am...
of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice. Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramenos, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Ugh. Memoirs of Marquis Salib Andor IV, Chapter 12.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
Albina Fortress, North Ward.
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanaster.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Uh-oh.
Vossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
All right, then. You must always be mindful of your surroundings. It is useful to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. Aha. So, Things seem to be moving a little fast, and I'm wondering why. The talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. To talk to someone, approach them and press A. Try to talk. Yeah, well, I'm sure to the people of Dalmasca, some of our names would seem to be spelled weird. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanaster. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. Action icon. Yeah, I knew that. I wasn't sure if that was something I did or if it was something else. We'll drive back any Imperials standing between us and the king. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I'll watch rearward. There we go, okay. Next, inventory. And here's our major combat mechanic. Unlike other Final Fantasy games, we don't cut away to combat. It all happens in real time. You'll automatically resume your previous action. There's no need to input your commands again. And a lot of this combat can be automated. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's where that stuff is. Fortunately, I don't think any of this falls under the controller set stuff. There we go.
Captain?
Do I have anything? I do have... Okay. Let's give that a shot. You know what? And one handy thing... Oh boy. Is that by walking around, you regain MP. And I know there are some areas where this is exaggerated. You still had some health left. Oh. Yeah.
Antlion, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
There's no simple way through the fortress. The mini-map at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult the location map with the back button. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. I'm pretty sure there is. I don't remember where they're at, though. I forget. Oh, that's a cool function there. Okay, and pressing the right analog stick centers the camera, which is good. That's the fleeing function. Ah, the left button was what was causing the that's the fast forward button. Okay. That is good to know. Feels weird having a mithril sword right off the bat. Yep, and these dotted lines are the barrier between areas. Where was... Ah, that button, right. So that brings that up, but having being able to pull that up at a moment's notice like that is very nice.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Azulis has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Okay. Anything of note here? No. Oop. There are several enemy soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there is no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The right trigger command can allow you to abandon the fight with an enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed about. Aha. That's the kind of thing I was looking around for. jeez. I didn't realize they were having to deal with. Where are these guys coming from? Unfortunately, it doesn't automatically target enemies, but that will get remedied eventually. Aha! Save point. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing A. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There's more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Come, you must reach His Majesty before it's too late. Saving. Any items? No.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
All of them? Oh dear. Okay, so I'll continue to attack that one until he's dead. Or until I'm dead. Whichever comes first. And that chain mechanic basically means if I'm killing the same enemy or perhaps the same type of enemy, then eventually you'll be able to get more and better item drops from it. Ah. Nothing there. Ooh, that's bad.
Your Majesty.
Oh my! Hello, Bosch.
Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent.
Hello.
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
For the homeland, face the Arcadian Empire as an initiate in the Order of the Knights. And I think there's more to that, but there's only so much room in those little pop-ups. But
Vaughn.
Unfortunately, that seems to be the end for Rex.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
Chapter 13, The Province of Allies.
Vaughn! Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Yep, and here we have Vaughn. Someone that... And now I'm actually getting experience. No magic, but I have the steel option. Might as well see. I can imagine I am not that surprised that this game has a randomizer, but I can only imagine how long an average seed would take, if considering the main game.
Wow, Vaughn, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now.
Well, you say that.
That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The royal city of Rabanastre. Pretty big place. Year 706, Old Valendian.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
What's where you're going, churl?
What? My pouch! It's gone!
The boy!
Sneaky, sneaky.
Get out the way! Oh!
Yeah, so, as we've already seen, this world has a number of different races. We've seen the bunny people. We have the lizard people, though you don't really want to call them that if you value your life.
Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaughn. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
Of course.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguel out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Fair enough. Your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure where to go next. World map. See a few places you have previously visited. Purchase maps to see unexplored areas. Alright then. Estersund, the Westersund. Pretty much the three major directions going from here. Though, who knows when we'll be going to any of those places. And that was where we were fighting the rats. Okay, I did have some potions on hand if I ended up being in trouble. But I see a couple shops. Oh. Fair enough. But yeah, if they don't have an icon above them going in, I don't think they have really any. It's just, you know, random stuff. Armor shop, weapon shop. And then Miguel Sundries would be the item shop.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teem's with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Oh, nice. Now, making use of my, these fancy functions. Let's see what kind of stuff we got here. Fair enough. And I'm guessing if I went to the armor or weapon shop, that would be largely the same. On techniques. Fair enough. Game's telling me to get on with things. But, yeah, I like exploring. This way.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn!
Attack of the Killer
Miguelo
Tomatoes.
sends you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Okie dokie. So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I've petitioned to have hunted. You want to hear about the details? Sure. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board, then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts, a clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. Nice. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. An Orakia armlet. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed upon me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Okay. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. A writ of transit. Okay. The east gate's the one you want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato! The hunt begins. Try equipping the Orakia armlets. Use the licenses command in the party menu to obtain the accessories 1 license, then use the equip thing. Once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. You'll be able to change boards later in the game. Uh-huh. And this is the major difference between the Zodiac Age and the version that I played. In the original version, you pretty much have free reign to pick everything. Here, not so much. You must choose a license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you can enter the clan hall, you can change boards there. Okay. Black Mage. Ah, I can preview this stuff. Okay. Time Battle Mage. Monk. Knight. Okay, yeah, this is some interesting stuff here. And I didn't think I would be having to make this decision just yet. But at least I know that I do have the option of changing things around later if I see fit. But yeah, Something tells me picking White Mage would be not a good idea. Just... Although, at least for Vaughn right now, Shikari does look neat. Alright. I was told to pick that one. And that's the only one I can afford right now. Those are your exploits. Hunts. Bestiary. Sky Pirate's Den, which basically just shows up, commemorates various accomplishments. Okay, that's for the bringing up the map and speed mode. Faux look. Ah! That's a nice thing. You have 12 license boards for 12 classes. You won't be able to change a character's license board until you've joined Clan Centurio. I don't remember how far into the game that is. A little bit of defense. And a little bit of HP, which I believe is a function of certain the way armor works is a bit different. Some armors improve your defense, but some armors function by giving you more HP. It all depends on the style of things, I guess. Here we go. Okay, I see the direction I'm... Yeah. Having the speed up function is wonderful, though. That will cut down on travel time significantly.
Let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
Thank you for your cooperation. Okay. So I remember seeing first aid on there, but it's not something that I immediately have access to. Okay. Libra, though, is also kind of important. Save. Just just in case something dumb happens. Now we're off into the wider world. You don't want to come across that last one. But I was going to say that you can see what level things are, but that will not be the case until I have Libra. So. Nice. Combos. So I saw the rogue tomato on the list. Belt. Okay, I see you now. Can't really afford to be stealing right now. Gotcha. Or maybe I don't gotcha. Fine then. Ooh, nice block. So this was the thing that was preventing the stopping the food supply, huh?
Galbana lilies? Never thought I'd see him growing out here. Ugh.
Defeated your first mark.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
You obtain a handful of Galbana lilies. And yeah, I am so glad that thing does not auto-aggro, because I'm pretty sure he could probably just one-shot me right now.
Yeah.
And apparently the rogue, I guess the fact that the rogue tomato was a mark, he didn't break the chain that I had built up. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yay for levels. And you know what? Just so it counts towards the bestiary. Earthstone. Let's see. Yeah, and yeah, the more you kill things, the more information you get, which is mostly just for, it's just neat little tidbits about the world. As you see fit to have to look at them. Okay, so the D-pad doesn't do anything, I was wondering. Go ahead and heal up before I forget. Game also has a step counter. Oh. They wouldn't let me through. Nothing to do but wait until the ceremony's over. Oh ho. Just they're finishing their inspection. What do I see? But the gate's closing before my very eyes. A wee bit dodgy, wouldn't you say? Little bit. Ah, there's kites, okay. Ah, Vaughn, I guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Penelo about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worrying, so the two of us headed out here to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gates and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find her since.
Stand back there! Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Oh my.
Open the gate! Alright, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch. Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
Step aside. Right then, move them in.
Oh.
So much for the flowers.
That does it.
Oh, a fine, fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right? Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Barrow's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
The ceremony will be starting soon. I'd best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm... Your Excellency.
What you doing?
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Spit on your empire! Go back to Arcadia!
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people, strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace his majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Okay then. I don't know if pizza's a thing in this game.
Is Rabanastre to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Oh, remember the last one? We're all like this.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
I am Miguelo, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness. The people of Rabanastre join me in welcoming you.
That's enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
I could not. That would not be right.
You are overly fond of formalities. I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
I have. I'm playing the Steam version, but I do have the PS2 version from back in the day, though I hadn't touched this game in almost 10 years.
He's not doing it because he wants to. You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
I don't know. Well... I'd do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn! You haven't heard a single word I've said, have you? This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
I have beaten this before. In
Hey,
fact,
Penelope, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown? Why the sudden interest, Vaughn?
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on, what do you think? If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, sky part of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay out of trouble.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe.
I imagine
but not
those.
through Magello.
I'd imagine
Time
those
to pay
things are
old
kind of
Dallin a visit.
expensive. What's going on there? You are now free to enter Lowtown and leave Rabanastre. So yeah, I know I had mentioned this before, but I'm sure you weren't around at that moment. But I've only played through this once. But not only did I beat the game, I almost 100%ed the game. The only things I didn't do were Omega and Yazmat for reasons that hopefully would be obvious to people familiar with this. And though it looks like the shops are still not in operation yet. And I don't have enough LP to buy anything in the license stuff. There's Lowtown. There we go. Alright, yep, I see where I need to go. You never know, there might be items somewhere around here. Case in point. Although 4 gil isn't going to be much. Oh, that's back topside. Okay. Fair. What you got? Onion bombs. Antidotes and poison. Potion, rather. Okay. Old Dallin's place.
If it isn't Von Ratsbane. Come for a tip on how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday, believe me. But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy? The Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you. Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magic stone that opens the way.
That's it. This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Alan. So, where's this, magic stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
I've heard all I need. So this, crescent stone. Can I have it? Then I can find that secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The crescent stone has lost its magics. Without the power of a sunstone, it would be of little use. Right, so where can I get one of these sunstones? You seek Giza Plains. Speak with the nomads there. You will find your sunstone. Leave by Southgate and continue south. Their village is not far. There are like to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. Okay. Cartographer's Guild in the Southern Plaza. Okay. Let's see, Giza Plains. Hang it right here, and I'm practically at Southgate. This will be easy. Ah, a Sikh. That's what these guys, that's what this race is called. Back when they were moving freight and caravans from Giza Plains through Southgate, they must have needed doors this large to pass through. Pity this is the only one that still works. And yeah, these orange save crystals are significant in that you can use them to teleport to other orange crystals. So that is our at least one way of fast travel once I actually have the means to do so. Let's see, there was a Moogle though. Yep, Chocobos. No, I can't afford that. Chocobo up to a good sprint is fun too, but I always tire the four fellow out early, and then there's no more sprinting for me. The more it talks about it, the more I wants to ride him. Yep. So where was that Moogle that I've heard about? Yep, this is Southern Plaza. Where are you, Moogle? Haha! Cartographer's Guild. There we go. Estercent. And Giza Plains. The Westersen will have to wait. Alright, off we go. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so... Alright, so the rabbit won't attack back. You will very much run, and I fear that you're gonna lead me to something that... Oh. Free potion, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Money. And I want to say a lot of these items... I forget if a good number of these items respawn. I want to say they do. Might not be much, but it's a significant amount for the time being. Let's see. Nice. Another free potion. Oh, oops. Just a traveling Moogle trying to scrape by. I should be here while the dry holds. But the monsters during the rains are too scary. The dry should last a while longer, but take care during the rains, Kupo. Those big lightning balls don't mess around. Oh yeah, I remember those. Elementals are a thing. They don't mess around. Unfortunately, I can't afford any of that stuff. Thankfully, ammunition isn't... I don't think ammunition is really that big of an issue. Or at least as far as, like, arrows and bolts and that sort of thing. I don't remember about the bombs. I think that might be too, but I've hardly ever used them, so... Right, so even after I buy the primer, I still have to actually buy the ability as well. I forgot about that part. Elder. There we go. You have a troubled look, child. What's the matter? Ah, come from Rabanaster seeking a sunstone, have you? As you might have guessed from the name, sunstones contain the power of the sun. You'll often find them used as a source of heat or light. Here we leave all things sunstone to Masua. You should be able to find her near the dark crystal. Do you see the large black stone behind my tent? That is a dark crystal. You'll not find them outside Giza Plain. The dark surfaces of the crystal drink in the light of the sun. Aha! So it's a sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable, though, so we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Fair enough. The making of sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystal to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into shade stones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He's carrying our supply of shade stones. If you'll find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp, you may take one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him to the south of the camp. You may want to speak with them yourself before leaving. Please, find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
So then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Penelo joins the party. Alright. Okay, so you didn't come with any abilities, unfortunately. Now the question is, thankfully it does mark having someone that's already in the thing. Unfortunately, I can't really afford any... If I could actually afford Cure, then I probably would do White Mage. But... nobody said I had to commit to something now. south part of the game's in the Crystal Glade. It's right by a small crystal. Oh, that's nice. I was a little worried because Jin looked like he might have been hurt, but I was afraid to push him too hard to come back. Now I'm wondering if I did the right thing. Okay, that... Libra. Oh! Oh, suddenly I do have a good bit of money on hand now. Okay. It's definitely something I want to have, regardless. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on that because it looks like I wouldn't be able to I wouldn't actually have anything to equip to Penelo at the moment if I did that. Cockatrice. Okay. Okay. Only because they appear to be nice. Okay, so it's not getting there, it's not just head south. Potions and Phoenix down. Okay. Give commands to allies in your party, just like you've been doing for yourself up to now. I'll make my own decisions about what to do too, but you can also give me specific commands, and I'll take care of those first. Alright. You can now change leaders and issue party commands. Right, gambits. That's the thing. Thank you. Yep. Although it looks like I don't have a way of messing with the gambits just yet. Oh! You already have white magic! Okay. Okay. So, I want that makes me think that there's. Oh jeez. Makes me wonder if people have just certain passive things that the proficiencies and whatnot. Oh, not that way. Being able to pull up the map like this is such a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
Whew. That was a little bit close. Okay, that is quite nice.
Yeah. Ha.
Heal thyself right now, please. Though it appears that I can't really do anything about assigning the actual gambits themselves. For now. See if I can get a little bit more.
Yeah.
Stuff like Firestone, a lot of it's going to be vendor trash, but there's still the chance of you getting something good. Hello, Jin. That could be a problem. You see, maybe my leg's better now. Nope, no good. Still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just needed to make one more to be finished for today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. So you need a sunstone, huh? Well, if Masua doesn't mind, I'll give you a shadestone. But I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use dark crystals and shadestones to make sunstones, right? Yeah, we were told that. There's your shadestone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over Giza Plains. This stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up sunlight and shines really bright. See that one over there? If you take that shadestone I just gave you and bring it near one of those shining dark crystals, it will absorb the energy from it. There are 4 shining dark crystals in Giza right now. If you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from any one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge will show you how much energy the shadestone's absorbed. When it's full, you have yourself a sunstone. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you back here when you're done. Alright then. I see an item. Free antidotes.
Yeah.
Oop.
Yeah.
Wolf pelts. Alright, I think going this way. Oh jeez. I only just now noticed where your health was at. Let's go get that taken care of, shall we? Oh jeez. Okay. Okay, you didn't hit as hard as I feared you were going to. Double drop. Alright. There we go. And there's something about the analog stick on this thing. I don't know what's up with it. Just waiting. Something about when it goes up, when I press up, sometimes it just decides it wants to do nothing.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha.
Aha. How much energy am I getting from this one? 84. All right, good.
Yeah.
Alright, and so the other one is... Grab that. Echo Herbs. Alright, ooh, there's one over here too. And this should, unless this one's going to be holding out on me, this should be enough. Haha! Okay, and thankfully, I didn't have to walk all the way back. Hey, you've got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So here's what happened. Masuyo is always warning us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest, see who's the bravest. It started out as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids living in the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though, okay? Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. I'll race you. Try to keep up. Okay, and it just sends us right back here. Good. Jin made it back home safe and sound. He is a good boy, but how his mind wanders. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble. Please, take these with my thanks. 2 potions, 2 teleport stones. Okay. Fortunately, I didn't see any orange save crystals, so we can't use them to warp back to Rabanastre. Not that it's that far away anyway. That's a bit too pricey. I'm gonna hold off on that since I haven't committed on anything for Pinello yet. Although, just based off of this alone, she's definitely looking to be more magically inclined. At least compared to Vaughn, anyway. Free potion.
Ha! Yeah!
Nice.
Yeah!
Now that they're actually the same level, that'll be, yeah. Definitely leaning more towards magic. Although the difference isn't as pronounced yet, but that's because we're only level 3. Since we can head into Lowtown from here and get back to Dolan pretty quick.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hmm?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo.
Were you?
And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me.
No guarantees.
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here. If something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
Sorry, Penelo.
Penelo leaves the party. Oh, so you've got a sunstone, have you? Hand it over, my boy, and I'll use it to give the Crescent Stone back its magics, like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garamsite waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this Crescent Stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The Signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the Signet tile. Very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
magicite all around us if you stop to think about it. Yep, I see it on the map now. Beneath Rabanaster, the Garum Scythe Waterway.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir.
Oh. So, Vaughn's not the only one that's looking to get into the palace, huh? And there is a certain somebody. I know who that is. But for the sake of, for the people who don't know, I am keeping hush-hush about it. At this point, you know, your 30s and 40s, it adds up. Fuss budget. Oh, there's another item shop here. Okay. That's one of the reasons I waited. Thing is, I'm gonna need some special tools to open the door. Gonna need you to go fetch them for me. Of course it's not that easy. I know, not the most exciting thing to do, is it? I'm just messing with you. I've got everything I need ready to go. Hang on while I open it. Oh, you're just messing with me. Okay. More potions and eye drops. You're giving me eye drops now? Before I go there, I think I see something else on the map. I wonder who that is. Okay. Demented? No, nowhere's fit for children, I'm afraid. Okay then. Alright. So it turns out if I had noticed the map in the top corner, I would have realized that I couldn't have gone that way. But I wasn't looking in that direction. Alright, into the waterway. Garum Scythe Waterway. And there's a save point. Thank you. see what's this way. Do have to be careful. Oh, but looks like a mace. Pretty sure I can't equip that yet, though. Yeah. Would that be... So all the weapons and equipment are this way. It's mostly daggers and light armor. Fair enough. Even if I can't use it, at least for now, at least it's a nice thing to have. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Firestone and a free potion. Don't see an item over there. Don't see an item over there either. So once I have Libra, I'll be able to see how much health these guys have.
Yeah.
Rat pelt and a firestone. Just nice. I see a little alcove over here. And it has an item in it. Back here.
Yeah.
Drops. I'll wait on that just a little bit, because I don't know how much a little bit of health means. That's why you fight things, because you get experience. Unfortunately, oh, it's right there. It's always nice getting stuff for free. I can afford to more stuff. Although I really shouldn't be buying the licenses until I actually have the skill purchased, shouldn't I? Boy. That okay, yeah, that healed for a lot more than I thought it was going to. I was expected to heal for like 50, not 120.
Yeah.
You have counter moves? Phoenix down. Not the most useful thing in the world when there's just the one when I'm by myself. But potion. Alright, so anything that has a green health bar are considered neutral, I guess. As such, will only attack me if I attack them first. So at least for the moment, I don't feel like provoking you. Ah, you barely survived it.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wish I did get Libra. But, oh well. Oh. Yeah, stupid bats here too.
Yeah.
Get back here, you stupid bat. Well, the thing is, I fear if I attack one of those Ichthyons, it'll provoke the other one too. So, I think I'm going to hold off on that for the time being, because I don't know how strong you are.
Yeah.
There we go. Remedy. And the thing is, one thing I happened to notice was that, yeah, Remedy lore. Basically, Remedy is the usual cure-all, but what the things Remedy does only goes as far as what your license abilities can go. Eventually, there'll be licenses for that, but I don't know which classes those will go for. At least I'm getting some potion refunds. Am I ready for this? Oh, you're just being insistent on making sure I know what I'm doing, huh? Yeah. Didn't think I was going to see you two just yet. The Royal Palace of Rabanasta. Ah, good. There's the map and the save. You will not be able to leave this area easily. You may wish to... You know what? I'm gonna follow that advice. Just in case something dumb happens. Because, yeah, we're not turning back. Right. I'm a servant. Remedy. In times past, when the royal house flourished, a court painter gifted two signets to the king, one of a hawk and the other of a lion. While neither became the official seal of our kingdom, the king liked them and so placed them in the halls of the palace. You can see the actual articles here on the floor above. Phoenix down. Something you want to see, huh? Oh dear. Have you gathered up all the occasionals? Good. You'll be on cleanup duty when the fete's over. Wait here until we're ready for you. No one goes to the upper floor until we give the order. Step out of line and you will be punished. Mm-hmm. And guards to make sure I don't take them. Mm-hmm. Right. Some leftover treats? Right. Perhaps. You're trying to go upstairs, ain't you? I know. You're hungry. I don't blame you. An empty stomach could make me want to crash the fete too. No use trying to hide it. Look, here, I'll help you out. To call the guard. I'll handle him when he comes, and you make for the stairs. Get too close and he's liable to notice you. Let's give her a try.
Hello?
Sneaky, sneaky. Although, from here, it might not be so easy. The signet yearns for the sunstone's strength to light the clouded way. Signet tile. Okay. Thankfully, the guards don't seem to be too keen on telling me. Did I already have? Yes, I already had one of those. Okay. Okay. So I do have incentive to not let them see me. Well, there's the hawk. Okay. So it's not the hawk one, so it's gotta be the lion one then. Now it's just a matter of... Oh.
Hey, Buckethead!
Now it's just a matter of whether those guys will stay where they are or if they'll move back to where they were. Okay. Haha. But stupid. What is wrong with my dang analog stick? Okay. Is there anything? Okay, yeah, I thought I saw something, but I think that something is the more guards. Haha.
Hello?
Okay. I see what I gotta do. I gotta lure these guys down to here.
Over here!
And then lure the other group down this way.
Hey, Buckethead!
That should be that. Ah. See, I thought the fact that...
Hello?
I thought the fact that that one wasn't the one that was glowing meant that wasn't where I needed to go. Turns out my thought was right. Nope, neither of those. Well, might as well at least check them. Ah, there we go. Well, that takes care of the secret passage. Now, where's this treasure? Yeah, we're locked in now. Okay, that was not the way I was expecting that to open. Treasure? Huh? What is that?
Oh,
quite a performance.
Who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the Magicite.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine. Exit stage right.
The gods do not smile on us.
I like it better that way.
You obtain the goddess's magicite. Okie dokie. Come out, and suddenly we're in a huge battle. Oh, okay, we're kind of separated from it, but still.
What's going on?
Oh dear.
The Ifrit, eh? That's quite an entrance. Impeccable timing. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were waiting all along.
Heavy artillery!
Stop running! End of the line. You have something that belongs to me. Damn!
All this way!
Fran, let's move! Off with you!
Let go of me!
Keep this up and I will. What's going on, Fran?
I don't know. It's not heating me.
Don't have time for this.
I'm slipping!
Not good.
I imagine, having Vaughn is probably not good for that thing's balance.
What happened? Our hover didn't just drop. It disappeared.
Ah, forget it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire, and I'd rather not get burned. We'll go the old-fashioned way. Not many Viera where you come from, thief?
It's Vaughn. Sorry.
Well, Fran is special in that she deigned to partner with a Hume.
Oh? Like a sky pirate that chooses to steal through the sewers.
Pirates? You're sky pirates? So you have an airship?
It's Balthier. Listen, thief, Vaughn, if you ever want to see your home again, you'll do exactly as I say. Myself, Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Balthier and Fran join the party. Well, makes me glad I didn't get buy fire or first aid, because I just got them for free. So that's good. I'll have to remember all of this loot, because like I said, this is quite literally all vendor trash. And considering that in an odd turn, considering how most RPGs are, your random creatures are not going to be giving you money straight up. Ah, fun. There's something I want to check before we set out. As I thought, you don't know much about gambits yet, do you? No, I don't. Listen carefully, I don't care to repeat myself. For each gambit, you can combine one action with a target for that action. Example, you can arrange to that cure be cast on an ally whose HP falls below 50%. Useful that. Of course, one error of judgment and you could well find yourself throwing punches at that same ally. If you've got a good head on your shoulders, it should come easily enough. I fear a more detailed explanation is in order. And here's the big thing for this. I was wondering why I didn't have access to this before, especially when Pinello was bringing it up. Select an action and a target for that action. This is a sure way to go through your stack of potions. Yes, yes, so I know, I'm well aware of that. So basically, you can program the AI however you see fit, depending on what gambit combinations you've got. If you recall, there was a shop where I can buy such things, and I don't think they're that expensive. Aha. You can also prioritize your gambits. For which I would be for which I could rightly be criticized. Yeah, as each line can be turned on and off as you see fit. This I didn't know. This I don't think was a thing in the original version. I certainly don't remember it. So, being able to make different gambit sets for different circumstances is quite nice. With each passing day, the world finds new and exciting ways to kill a man. Be flexible. If you find yourself up against beasts that don't take well to fire, create a gambit to cast fire on nearby foes. Likewise, should we face a creature that uses poison, a gambit to cast Poisona on poisoned allies just might come in handy. A bit much to take in? Don't let it worry you. You're in good company. Yes, these sewers are thick with the bones of others who had similar difficulties. Nice. So I can only have 3 characters active at once, but I only have 3 anyway, so that does not matter. But since you have the healing spell... There we go. And you don't really... Do I have... I don't have first aid yet, do I? No, the only thing I have is steel, which I'm not going to worry about yet. Now, thought is, do I want to assign you to something right now? Definitely not going that route. Axes and hammers are not something I'm fond of using. They have potential for good damage, but their damage variance is quite high. So you can do a lot or a little, and I don't particularly like that. I know I'm not making a commitment for the whole game, but at the same time... Honestly, I don't really have enough equipment on hand to really... It doesn't really matter what I do now. Until I have more equipment options, that's when I'll actually be able to make a more informed decision on what I want to do here. Alright, so now that I have the gambit set up...
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on, to feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade. A fine bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
Alright. Aha! Another... map? And yep, you're Yeah, I know. Although, now that I do have... this little part of the license grid wasn't here before. Grab that now that I have access to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the nice thing is that I now, with the gambits active, I don't have to go out of my way to have anyone target someone unless I specifically want them to target a specific enemy. Which would usually involve having them use a specific attack along the way. Actually, switch that to 50%. 30% might be cutting it a little too close. Okay. So look to see if there's any treasure this way. Plus, now I'm a bit more free to have things on fast forward. Level! Nice. As far as stats go, enough more attack and you have a bit more vitality for whatever significance that has. Oh, you have a regen. Lovely. Potion. Okay, why were you targeting both here? Since he was so far away. Weird. How many antidotes do I have? I've got 7 of them already. Dang. money. Oop, there's another item here. A kotetsu. Hmm. Nothing that way. Nothing that way either. Nice bit of healing though.
Now we have
Getting away. Who would be next?
Close ranks, bring her down.
Jump down! Hurry!
Nice catch.
She's not alone.
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles with them.
Yeah!
It's used attack 300 times.
You all right?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn, and this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others with me. I'm sorry. No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
Have you finished? When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
We'll find out.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Fair.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
Amalia joins the party as a guest.
Well, what are we waiting for?
So she doesn't take, doesn't take orders, doesn't gain experience, but she's the exception to the 3-person party rule. So I'll appreciate it while I have it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Aha. Just for the moment. Okay, that's one down. And there we go. Oof. Thankfully, Amalia had Libra. So I was able to see right off the bat that those flauns were weak to fire. Boy. Phoenix down. Oop, another item over here. But, let's see, wasn't there a save point back here? Yes. Okay, that did get rid of the status ailment. They didn't specify that, so I wasn't 100% sure. But... okay. Onward! Dark mode. Pretty sure, yeah. Basically, it's an attack item. Don't have them attack the ally. That would be silly. There we go. Right, this is what the, this was what the D-pad's for. So I can actually see these things. Basically, though I think that's only relevant, only available when I have, what was that? Oh, okay. Oh. Levels. Yeah. Nothing that way. And nothing that way. Which more? Ah. Okay, so basically I just looped all the way around through this place now. Okay. Nice save point. Thank you. Any items hidden away? Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right. This is where I was fighting the rats before. But I think there's something, might be something a little bit bigger here now. Oh dear. It's a good thing I don't have you queued up to use fire. Because it probably wouldn't do a heck of a lot to you. Bushfire. Okay, yeah, that's what that was. Oh, Vaughn survived that time. No, never mind. Thankfully, items have a short cooldown. I thought I had her gambits. That's fine, because Amalia's not getting the XP from this anyway. Heal you now, because you're about to get hit. Or not. Okay. Whatever that case of bushfire didn't actually do damage. All right. Had to use a couple Phoenix Downs, but you know what? That's what I have them for.
Stand where you are.
Oh, lovely.
Now's not the time.
Well, isn't this lovely? All that, and we end up getting surrounded and captured anyway.
I hope they get what's coming. Whatever they get. Is that what the commotion last night was about?
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Wait!
Where'd
He
you
didn't
think
know what he
you
was
were going?
doing! You have to let him go! You have to!
Penelo! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Vaughn back.
On your feet, you, over here.
All right. Edgy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother. What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
Okay. So somebody's out to kill Balthier, who's so totally unrelated to everything else that's going on right now.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
Okay, I'm guessing this is a dream now. Where are we now?
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? More a dungeon, but it's really all the same. Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
Nalbina Dungeons. Is Vaughn by himself? Oh! Okay, they did do the smart thing. Number 691, okay. Knot of rust. What does that do? We still have our loot, but you know, those that wouldn't help us right now anyway. Okay, it's just non-elemental damage. These guys just have numbers, they don't even have names. The Empire's fated to fall, you know. Not too long from now. Should be any day. Daguza? Okay. Seem to remember a hefty sum on his head. That would explain why somebody else was out to kill him. Never heard of anyone succeeding, though. They don't need a reason. Them Imperials toss anyone, people in here when they feel like it. Criminals, freethinkers, bad singers. Keeping from dying is a full-time business in here. But if you ain't alive, you'll never get out. Is that what we were hearing the noises from? Spy hunting? Well, I mean, save Crystal. Okay then. So, I guess join me next time when we see what we can do about getting ourselves out of here. So, until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice night.